Hi guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot. Let me fix my camera. And today this is again a Divine Feminine reading. As I said before, I always try to get more of the updates in the Divine Feminine reading because that is an importance at this time, and divine spirits are telling other readers who are true in this game to start doing so, because the divine feminines right now are the ones who has to say so in whether the union is going to be or not. It is not on the divine masculines or the karmic feminines anymore. It's done. It's over with. The divine feminists are the one who holds the key to the union, because as we see, the divine feminists has left the building. They are not giving into this energy anymore. They have left the building, and I see in these cards today, their energy is no longer attached to the divine union, you guys. There is no divine feminine that is a real true divine feminine that is wanting to unionize with the divine masculines at this time. The energy has flip-flopped, and you're going to see in my readings, this is my life, this is who I am. No one can tell me different, because I go into energies and I see and I know them as such. So here we are today. As you can see, the divine has talked first. My divine spirits, of course, they're talking all the time, but these purple cards are very animate on what the divine feminine what the divine spirit, wants us to know at this time. The first card that I did pull for the feminines here was the Lover's card that came out, asking about what was in the divine feminist energy at this time. And the Lover's card came out. And clarifying the Lover's card, I got the Wheel of Fortune here. So it seems as though with the Lover's card, my divine feminines are starting another cycle, a new cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune, a new cycle of abundance. But as I go on, it looks like they are walking away from the divine partnership. So this new cycle of love and abundance is not with the divine partnership at this time, guys. They are walking away from the partnership. They are walking away from the divine masculines as we speak. They've already walked away. And here we got, they're not looking at a new beginning with the world reverse. And also, as I said before, they are walking away. This is already them. They've already gone with the world reverse. It's already done. The majority of my divine feminines has already walked away from the partnership. And they have no love for it with the Queen of Cups reverse. They have lost love for their divine masculines. This is what this is telling me. So, again, these energies are this is what it is. I can't sugarcoat it. No one sugarcoated it for the divine masculines, of course. When they walked away from the partnership, or so they said, they never pulled back their energy. My divine feminines has pulled back their energy, loves. They have pulled back their energy. And now on the divine guidance, of course, they are into this. My divine feminines were told to walk away from the energy. They were told to walk away from the divine energy at this time. It did implement passion. The divine feminists took their passion away from the divine partnership. That passion was given to the divine masculines. So this is how it was to work. Anyone who is not in this energy at this time, you will have a tower moment. And it's not going to be good on your behalf, my divine feminines. Now, if you have not had this done to you at this time, you may want to seek resources. You may not be a divine feminine, Okay, you may be a karmic feminine. I've said this before, but I have to really bring that up to date. But here we got divine guidance and clarifying that with my divine feminines. Again, you guys, they are not even talking about, they don't want to hear, as I said, about this twin flame soulmate union. They don't even want to hear about the divine partnership. I got the Eight of Wands reversed, and I got the Four of Wands reversed. They are not seeing this divine partnership here. Yeah, this has been a challenge to them with the number 5. They have created changes within their world. My divine feminines did. And the next card that I have here is the Sun. Again, my divine masculines here with their energy. They have gotten clarification here. They have gotten the clarity about the divine partnership. They have gotten that. The third eye has been massively opened with the Sun. Unfortunately, it's been a little bit too late. And now they're sad about that with the 5 of Cups. They have quickly wanted to hop towards this reunion with their divine feminines. They left another union behind here, and they want to reunite here with the 3 of Cups. This bunny is facing, when he turned around, those cups were poured out. And this has brought sadness and depression to the divine masculines because they saw that the divine partnership was the only stable partnership that they will ever have in their life. They fumbled that cup. Now they've become the stalkers here with the Page of Swords. If my divine masculines weren't stalking before, well, they're little creepers now because that's what they are. They are stalking like heck. It's just amazing how divine has turned these tides here. Let me get these cards. I know it's all over the place, but I know exactly what I want here. Here we have the solutions card. So now there are other solutions being made. Other solutions really being made between the two parties. Okay, so clarifying the solution card here. Please forgive me, you guys, tonight. I just got back and I want to upload this video. Let's see, get that out the way. Okay, with the solutions card, clarifying that, well, let's get this right here because when I clarified the solution card, the first card that came out was this card. It was in reverse, clarifying the solution card here. And it was the Queen of Wands reversed. It seems as though that if there was a third party in the midst of the divine masculines, well, they no longer see that third party person or that karmic, the person that they left my divine feminist for, they no longer see her as attractive here. They have cut her out of their lives. They have become cold detached to her. Okay, so if there was any kind of attraction there for this karmic in any way, there isn't anymore. Most likely there never was. But of course now, because of the clarity here, my divine masculine sees those karmic feminists as what they were, shit. Okay, let's just throw that over there. So here we got the Queen of Pentacles, and now my divine masculine sees the divine feminines, as I said before, in other videos, and divine spirits was allowing me to really get into that. they see my divine masculine, see the divine feminines as the Queen of Pentacles now. What they left to go to a karmic feminine for, now they see the divine feminines as this abundant woman of means now with the Queen of Pentacles. They see that now. And clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, I got the King of Wands. They want to come rushing towards this woman now, the divine feminine, my divine masculines do. And now they're coming not only with passion now, they're coming with love and emotion now too. It's not just for sex. It's for emotions. I've been pulling these cards out quite much for my divine feminine. So no, it's not for sex anymore. Emotions has grown. Divine masculines, emotions has grown for the divine feminines now. Now, though, their hearts is about to get crushed here, because even though they have been illuminated with the sun, my divine masculines, for the divine feminines, well, again, as I said, it's a little bit too late, because the my divine feminines are pursuing other things. They're not seeing the divine partnership or the divine masculines anymore. They are stuck on other things or someone else. Again, and I have to keep this made known, that when my divine masculines was stuck in some situation or somebody else, now my divine feminines, the cycle has flipped. My divine feminines have someone that they're stuck onto as well. But the only thing is, the only difference is that my divine masculines were still looking back to their past, because they always knew that they were going to go back to their past. See, this is what I tell people. As my grandfather used to always say, you know what you got, but you don't know what you're going to get. And other people may say that the grass is not always green on the other side. Now, this is what my divine masculines are learning now. Don't always think that what you leave behind, you have a right to come back, because it looks as though, to me, my divine feminines are not looking back at their past anymore. They're not having memories either, baby boy, baby girl. With the Six of Cups reverse, my divine feminine is not even having nostalgia about the past. And this is what I'm seeing right here. You see this? They have a karmic masculine here, the King of Pentacles here. They have that in their midst. They have ended this partnership, babes. Where the divine masculines has opened their hearts to it, my divine feminines has ended it. And right beside this ended card, they are making sure, my divine feminines are making sure that these Digwas knows that with the peace card. And again, this is my death card with the number 13. This is the power that created the whole scenario flipped to the cycle, guys. This ending that the divine feminines has created in the world with this divine partnership and towards those divine masculines, I done told y'all that number 13 is the most powerful number in the midst. And that 13 is funny because right now my clock has the number 13 on it as I speak about this. That 13 is a powerful number because it is about endings. And that this number is all in my energy. So I do cut people out, things out in my life very quickly that does not serve me. That has always been in my energy. Always has been me. So when my divine partner told me I don't want to be with someone who drops people like the drop of a dime, baby boy, look, 13. This is me. I was born on June the 13th. This is me right here. So that's has always been in my energy. And cutting people out of my life has always brought me more and more peace. This is why Archangel Azariel is saying this. This cutting people off, this ending is peace right here, baby. That's what I'm bringing to my world. Not a whole bunch of hoopla. And this is what a lot of my divine feminists are bringing to their world too. They have ended the partnership. It's gone. Again, here we got with the Queen of Michael. My girls are now the Queen of Swords. They have to attach one code to it. It's not even an afterthought with the Knight of Michael here. This is my Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords reverse. Again, these cards don't come reverse, but divine spirits are telling me to do it because this is what's in their energy. My girls are not even thinking twice about cutting this shit out. Nope, sure not. Because clarifying that, what did I get? The Six of Wands reverse. It wasn't victory and success for them. They have cut it off as a loss. They're done. They're done. But see, now my divine masculines here, they're coming with this cup of love. They want this. They do. They want this. They want to bring this in, this love with the King of Raphael. This is my King of Cups. And clarifying this, they're having dreams about this, sleepless nights about this. They are so exhausted because of this. I mean, it is driving them nuts because they want something new, something fresh, something loving. Their whole emotions pours out for my divine feminines. And it's almost magical because we have this crow right here. It's so magical. Just like the crow was so magical standing there, in that last card for divine feminines. It's like quickly the magic just created and came into one's lives as soon as the divine feminines cut their energy. With the Five of Michael. Now they want to come fighting. Clarifying this card here with the Five of Michael. Here I got my divine masculines. I'm not worried about how the cards look. I want to get this information out here. My Five of Michael here. Now they're fighting with the Five of Swords because their heart is broken. Now they want to fight now. And a lot of my divine masculines are praying, but a lot of them do feel like the divine, they're blaming the divine here, because they feel abandoned. They feel left out. Some are still having money problems. Some are still homeless, and they are left with regret here because they left this divine partnership hanging, and now they see it as a missed opportunity here with the Four of Cups. And this is a big, huge burden on them. Now they want to fight. Now my divine masculines wants to fight for the abundance here with the Ten of Ariel. And again, it's just the funniest thing because I clarified this card and I came out with, again, the Five of Swords. Well, right beside this card was the Five of Swords. So these guys are really coming in, fighting here. They're fighting for this abundance, for this divine abundance. And they know that with their abundance, it lied with the divine feminines. And before I go any further, again, the fighting with magician energy is not going to work. And I tell anyone, I see this in the energy for my divine masculines towards their divine feminines, karmic masculines. It's not going to work, you guys. It's going to make the love go backwards towards, more intensely towards the karmic masculine. It's going to bond the union more. So it is. It's going to bond that union more. Again, my divine feminists did not resort to that kind of fighting towards their divine masculines in their comments. They didn't resort to that. So I don't even see why the divine masculines want to resort to that, because they did it so much. They're darker souls, they're narcissistic. Anyone should know that a narcissistic person always uses dark magic. They always do. Always do. This is cowards. It's a cowardly way. Divine is not going to let it work, and it's going to make you obsessed and stalk over your divine feminine even more. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to get to a place to where that passion that you hold for your divine feminine is going to eat you up inside. It's going to hurt physically until you burst. You're not going to die from it. You're going to suffer from it, to a point where you have no choice, my divine masculine, to come in and to come in right, because you cannot die and leave and go towards another life again. This go around. No, this time around, you will have to pay for your judgment. And you're going to have to make things right. Even again, as I said, even if it's just to apologize to your divine feminine. And go from there. No one's promising anything. I mean, my divine spirit said there'll be union at the end, but who knows how long that'll be. I mean, it could be the end of this year. Who knows? But it's all up to your divine feminine. Because if you had your divine feminine rating for 3 years, baby boy, it's going to be 3 years. It is. And you're going to be chasing for a minute. I'm sorry about that, but you brought that upon yourself. So here we go. Here, my next card was the Six of Michael here. And again, my divine feminines are leaving the energy quickly, briskly here. But yet, you know, my divine masculines left. And they feel like they left too quick. Because now they are thinking with the Fool card reversed. They are really taking the time to think how they can manifest with the Magician energy their Empress. And again, it's funny how I said that about the Magician energy. You guys, do it the right way. It's not going to work if you try to put voodoo hats on the karmic masculine. It's not going to work. Promise you, it's not going to work. Because this is probably why the Six of Michael is here too. The Six of Swords, to get the karmic masculine to leave here. And this is why my divine masculines, I just thought about that, is thinking how they can manifest my Empress back. I just thought about that. Don't do it. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't even think about that either. So again, as I said, in my last video, this is in the energy. This is in the energies across the board for my divine masculine. This junk is not going to work. Do it right. Do it right, because you're going to have to do it right anyways. So with the Two of Gabriel, again, there's a decision here that was made. And it caused a shock here because my divine masculines know that they slept on this commitment. They rated with the Seven of Pentacles. You see this young lady sleeping here, waiting for her investment. She's waiting for her investment here. And all I see back there, what is that? Like a broken tree here? They slept on their investment. And my divine feminines ended up with the commitment here. And it could be longevity because I got the Knight of Pentacles. Just saying. Just saying. With the with the Seven of Oriole, again, as I said, with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's the same. Seven of Pentacles. They slept on their investment. They did. So now clarifying the Seven of Oriole, they woken up with the Hermit. They want no more sleeping, no more silence. That's what that's clarifying. You know. Now here we go with the Knight of Gabriel. They're freeing themselves from this slumber here. They're freeing themselves with the Knight of Gabriel from their slumber. So with the Nine of Raphael, the Nine of Cups, they're wanting to free themselves from that slumber to get their wish here, their happiness. And now, you know, they want to come in with passion because again, with this Ace of Gabriel, this is my Ace of Wands. Along with that, as I told you guys, with the Ace of Raphael, this is my Ace of Cups, Ace of Raphael. The divine masculines are not just coming in with sexual passion. Now they're coming in with love and emotion now. So no one can tell me, oh, they're just coming in for sex. Not anymore. Because now they see what they are missing. That third eye has literally been brightened up now. Now the truth is here. Nothing can really stop my divine masculines now from this new beginning. Nothing can really stop them now from this new beginning. Because now they're in stalking mode. You know, again, as I said, I always end up these cards here from the Divine Feminine. I always ended up with the with the Divine Masculines. This is nothing new to me, but it seems as though with this action that's being taken here, this guy here is free with the Knight of Gabriel, and the divine spirits are behind him. So nothing can really stop him because the divine spirits is behind him. They are knowing the error of their ways here. They are coming in a responsible manner. They are single, you guys. No more deception. No more impulsiveness. No more considering the other options. There is no more options for the divine masculine. It's going to hurt because the divine feminines are going towards something else. They are, a lot of them are not even feeling the energy. Whatever the divine masculines feel for my divine feminines, the divine feminine's not feeling that energy. They don't even know what's going on. If they don't read my cards, they are not going to know what's going on. Because they have literally detached themselves from the divine partnership they have. And divine spirits are not even going to let them feel what the divine masculines are feeling. Because that's the only way that they can move on successfully. They are going into longevity commitments here. They are. My divine feminines are going towards longevity commitments. However the situation happens, if that divine feminine wants to let their divine masculines in, it's upon them and it's upon their journey. It's just what it is. If I was my divine masculines, I would at least try to be friends and go from there. Because my divine feminines are not giving up what they have. That karmic masculine. Yeah. All right, guys. This is the video update for what is going on with the divine feminines. Thank you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys all. Thank you for everything that you've done for me with subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate. Bye.